Go for it.
Hey everyone, welcome to Joe Code. This is Joe Marrese, the host of the Joe Code podcast. This is episode 134. Just like the freeway here in Los Angeles that I believe you can take to Pasadena, or you could go to Granada Hills, perhaps. Does that sound right, Aaron?
No, it ends at...
What are you, the frickin' map maker?
I take these all the time. It ends at North Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it runs into the 101.
And the 170, yeah.
And the 170, okay. All right, so there's a little map stuff, little Los Angeles geography for you. Don't think for a second that I don't have more of these cardigan sweaters. You saw me wearing one last week. I've got another one. Can wear these all year. If you don't think I can, I will. I'll be Mr. Rogers. Just come on with a different cardigan sweater every week and just be like Mr. Rogers, like, hello, coders. This is Joe Code. Is that Mr. Rogers or Hannibal Lecter? I don't know. That was a little creepy. I don't think he's that creepy.
No.
Yeah, that was more of a Hannibal. All right, big announcement here for me. So today, what are we looking at? Friday, January 12th. So 2 weeks from today, I turn 40. I know, I look great to me. You can't believe it. Joe, no way. You look so good. There's no way you're turning 40. There is a way. I mean, I know, it's wild stuff. But it's true. I was born in 1984. Do the math. It's my 40th anniversary of me. And we're having a big party. And I rented out the upstairs bar at one of my favorite establishments where I watch pretty much all the Bears games, over at the Naughty Pig on Sunset. Aaron, you're invited.
Ooh.
Would love to see you there from 9 to 2. I mean, see, this is the thing. I'm friends with the workers there. You know, the owner hooked me up. Like, usually they charge people to rent out the room. He said it's on me. I mean, that's what it's about. It's about making friends with people. I've always been good at that. Like, at bars, I always get chummy with the staff. I mean, I'm such a cool, down-to-earth guy. These people take to me. This guy spends money. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're interested in my tips. But whatever, man. I get hooked up. I get parties for me. I don't have to pay for it. It's nice. It's going to be cool. He's like, and I could do any time window. He's like, when do you want to get here? 7, 8? I'm like, no. I'm like, 9 to 2 is fine. Let's I think a 5-hour window should get the job done. And
do they have food?
They do have food. It's really good.
Cool.
I got to say, it's good food. And I mean, I may do a nice dinner beforehand. We'll see. But if other people need to eat, there's certainly food till... They don't stay open that late with the kitchen, though. It's like 11 o'clock, which I don't like. I want that kitchen open late. People are drinking. They want food. You know, I don't like bars where the kitchen is closing early, because the later it goes, the hungrier people are getting. People are staying at that bar. They're drinking. They're getting hungry. Appetites are being built. So, but yeah, I'm excited. You know, it's centrally located. It's near the Comedy Store. All those friends of mine there can come. You know, it'll be good. Yeah, that's where I watch a lot of football. Excited for that. And anyone out there, if you're listening to this, consider yourself invited. I mean, I know most of you aren't in LA, and you're in other parts of the world, but fly out here. Come on out. I know we've got listeners in Malta. Come on out, guys. Take the ferry over here. Take the hot air balloon. Yeah, great football bar. It's just, I'm a sports bar guy. It's like if we, as you get older, you kind of like more chill places, and yeah, it's not too wild over there. It's tame. It's not, and it's like people my age mostly. It's like an older crowd. Yeah, it's a good football bar, and it's not going to be that for me anymore as the Bears season's over, but of course my driver on the way over here is a Packers fan. So annoying.
Gross.
Yeah, it is gross, and the Bears get trounced by them again, and this guy, he's from California, and I'm like, what? Okay, why are you a Packers fan? I'm sick of that shit. And he goes, well, my mom, when I was a kid, bought me a Brett Favre jersey. Okay, why did she do that? I need to know why that happened. But his mom bought him a Brett Favre jersey, and yeah, okay, sure. That's you start watching him as a kid. You see this tough guy making plays, slinging the ball around, and
maybe that's how she decided to tell him who his father was.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Just, here's just a Brett Favre jersey out of nowhere. Even though I'm from California, I could have gotten someone on the Raiders or someone on the 49ers or the Chargers. There's only 3 other freaking teams to pick from in this state. At that time, I assume this guy was around my age. So, bullshit. Yeah, I'm like, and then he's like, yeah, I liked Favre and I liked Rodgers. I'm like, yeah, those guys tormented me for 30 years. And he goes, I'm sorry. And I said, yeah, you should be. And I didn't say this, but I was like, I hope you lose Sunday. No, I didn't say that, but.
Who are they playing?
Packers play at the Cowboys on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, you never know.
Yeah, of course, but Romo's not the quarterback, so.
Yeah. All right. Great to be here today. We got a lot of things to get to. We've got emails. We've got comments. I wanted to address this as, I know a lot of you guys like to watch. Some people tune in for the premiere. And I got to say, I always used to get up and watch the premiere with everyone. I've had a hard time staying awake. Because the podcast premiere is for me Monday, 9 a.m. That's hard for me. I sleep in. 9 a.m.'s tough. I'll get up. I'll start listening to myself, and I apparently put myself to sleep. I don't know. I get up to watch the freaking premiere, and then a few minutes in, I just go right back to sleep. And that's happened the last few weeks, perhaps the last month. I'm trying to stay away because I like commenting along with people. People comment as the episode's going, and I got to be better at staying awake. So I'm going to try not to, maybe throughout the podcast I should just yell, so in case I'm watching it and I fall asleep, I'll wake myself up. If I just go, just make random animal noises or something to keep myself awake. Falling asleep on my own content. Really good. All right. Wanted to tell you guys the Door Guys shows at the Comedy Store have been great. Please come out to those. We had some fans coming out. Last week, the Door Guys show every Friday night at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room, 10:30 p.m. Met a fan, I believe his name was Chris. Great guy. He was with his girlfriend. I hope that was his name. I was working in the original room of the Comedy Store. He was at the show in the main room, and some of my coworkers kept telling me, like, oh, you got this big fan in here. He wants to meet you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and then finally a couple hours later, like after the show, I met him in the hallway, so that was really cool. Love meeting you guys. Anytime you guys come out to the Comedy Store, let me know. I'll show you around. I'll make sure you get a good seat and all that stuff. So that's good shit. Been working on some material here, a little new stand-up material that I wanted to kind of not run through, but I thought this was an interesting connection. Aaron, have you ever taken a geology class?
Yep.
Basically like rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I took one of those as well in college, and I equated that to that could have been taught in preschool, because that's when my interest in rocks peaked. So I'm working with that. Yeah, we're exploring that, and I think it's I think there's a lot of truth to it. It's like, I remember being at the University of Iowa when we were passing around these rocks, and that moment still, it sticks out in my head, and I just couldn't. Maybe that was one of the reasons I left. I was like, what am I doing here? How can... There's no way this is relevant. I'm not going to use this. You know, I don't care if it's a sedimentary or igneous.
Mm-mm.
Or even metamorphic, for that matter.
I was avoiding real science classes, so...
Yeah, I guess the rocks is easier.
I don't know. I don't know if it was. I don't think I did well, and I don't have any memory of it.
Yeah, I have no idea if I did well in that class. I don't know how it turned out or what.
We also had a lab. A lab after the class. Ugh.
After the rocks?
Uh-huh.
What were you doing in the lab?
Like a lecture and then a lab.
Oh.
Identifying them? I have no recollection.
What school is that? San Diego State?
Yeah, San Diego State.
Yeah, I blocked a lot of that stuff out. All right, here, let's run into a this sucks for the week.
Geology class.
What's that?
Geology class.
Yeah, I like that name, geology. It sounds like it's fun and interesting, but it sucks ass. All right. So this sucks for this week is I keep getting poked by this same cactus on my workouts where I run at the hills. There's this one cactus. I don't know if it's growing. There's one stretch in the path where it's uphill, and it keeps pricking me like the fucking prick that it is. I fell on it once with my hand, and then the other day my elbow went into it, and I had needles in me. And I pull them out, and then one little piece was stuck in my finger. I had to get it out with my tweezers. And it happened a couple days in a row, and I'm going to keep going back that way. I will defeat the cactus. I don't know how it keeps getting me now. It wasn't getting me before. But I'll tell you what, cactus, you're not taking me out. I'll take you out. I don't care if you got needles. I got a needle.
You got to run with pruning shears, apparently.
What is it?
You have to run with pruning shears.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to trim that frickin' cactus. Get out of my face. What is this, Arizona?
Look like Brutus the Barber Beefcake running up that hill.
All right, Aaron.
We are in a desert, though.
Yeah, I guess this is a desert. I do forget that. I mean, we really do have all the elements here. People You know, people don't really think of weather when they think of California, but it is here. You just got to go kind of far a little bit sometimes. All right, let's do... Aaron, we've been skipping comments. I feel like I haven't done those in a while. We got to read the YouTube comments.
Sure.
I mean, do you even know where we left off on this shit?
Yeah, I got them.
All right, yeah, let's get into those because I don't want to forget them again this time.
Yeah, so 3 weeks ago, some guy named Semblit said on the Jeske Johnson episode, vroom, vroom, Jesse Jenkins, Jeffrey Johnson.
Jesse Jenkins Jeffrey?
Johnson, yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's one of her names.
And then on episode 130, Grinch TV, Will Sauerbrunn 2 weeks ago said, Joe, if you were a beverage, you would be a Danimals drinkable yogurt. I think that's a compliment. All
right, I'll take that. Yeah, our old friend Will Sauerbrunn. Haven't heard from Will in a while.
The creator of brackets.
Okay, I knew Will did something.
Yeah.
I knew he was, the creator of brackets. Great job, Will. Love to hear from you. Thanks, man.
All right, and Mom Lem, a big fan of Going Deep as well, 2 weeks ago on the JT and you and JT episode, said, Merry Christmas. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
And Jack says, Merry frickin' Christmas, Joe and Aaron.
Yeah, Merry frickin' Christmas.
Eric Calkins says, Merry Christmas, Coders.
Love it.
All right, and then Alan Swanky says, Joe, get JT to raise his children with the holiday tradition of St. Nicholas and Krampus. Gifts on the night of December 5th, closer tied to the origin of the holiday celebrations, and Krampus does a much better job of influencing behavior than Elf on the Shelf. Aaron, your ancestors are from German-speaking regions. You know what I'm talking about. No, I don't.
Yeah, no.
My German family has been here since the 1870s.
I mean, Al, I don't think JT is going to do that. He's very untraditional. He wants to baptize his kids at his house.
That's the new one.
So I don't think he's going to go for the St. Nicholas traditions that you and I grew up with, Al. I mean, yeah, we did that. I remember grade school. Yeah, St. Nicholas would, January or December 5th, I think you said, but
yeah,
and you'd get like a little gift, but yeah, JT ain't gonna go for that.
I also learned that the Eastern Europeans do hide a pickle in the tree.
That's a game I play Saturday night.
Yeah. But that I just learned about like 4 years ago. So
wait, what is it?
You hide a pickle in the Christmas tree, and then someone has to go find it. And
Who does that?
I think if you find the pickle, you get to open the gifts first.
Yeah, I bet you do. Wait, who plays that?
I think the Germans do.
Germans, all right.
Yeah, Germans are Polish, yeah. Brandon Tyler does his great work. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Brandon.
Patrick Gregory says, Fire up, bros.
Thanks.
Sky Guy 2000 says, Merry Christmas, Joe and Aaron. I got my wife a hockey stick and gloves for Christmas to use on our outdoor rink. I've never seen anyone so stoked on a gift. We spent a good chunk of the day skating on the rink. It was my favorite Christmas yet. She's a keeper.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Get your wife a hockey stick and hockey gloves.
Yeah.
And she's psyched.
Yeah.
That's hot.
That is.
I'm turned on.
Honestly. I'm at full mast. All right. Tim Brown says.
Tim Brown, the receiver.
Can only assume the wide receiver.
It has to be him.
From the Raiders.
Yeah. Thanks for writing in.
JT, how's your voice after that impression? It hurt my voice just listening.
Yeah, that was a bad impression. That's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like Animal from the Muppets. I stand by that.
Sam by 99. Oh, Sam. It looked like Sam Biggs with 2 9s instead of G's. This is the episode with the 4 horsemen. He says, great up with the whole crew, but Joe looked a little annoyed. That's probably accurate.
Well, maybe. Those guys... Yeah, because those guys get annoying. They go off on the riffing. I try to stay on script here, okay? This is... Everything I do here is scripted, and I want it to stay that way. All right, not true, but... No, I'm not annoyed. I just, Those guys are all happy, and, someone has to bring it down a little bit.
And the last comment on the JT episode, Anthony Gomez says, bear down.
Yeah, bear down is right, but... Maybe next year.
And then, let's see, we get to episode 132, New Year's Surprise. Johan T. Richard says, hey, Joe, you rule.
Yeah, thanks.
And then he says, I'm coming to L.A. next week. Hopefully, I'll see you at the Comedy Store. And he gives a wave emoji.
What day did he say that and send that?
11 days ago.
All right, well, hopefully I saw you. I don't know if I freaking did.
Tyler Martino says, cheers, Joe. I do believe you successfully avoided another coffee incident today with your selections. Nice job doing it all on your own. Yeah, bracket you did on your own.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. Oh, yeah, by the way, you guys haven't seen me with a coffee or latte on the podcast lately because I did buy... I have a coffee machine at the house now, and it's not a house. I have a coffee machine at the apartment, and I've been drinking that. When I have a guest, I'll probably bring in a coffee because I like to bring in a coffee with them, but that's why you only see me here with the water. I've been drinking coffee at home. Just to clear that up if everyone's wondering where my drink is.
Sure.
So...
he continues, American macro lager would have just been things like Budweiser, etc. Macro brews versus micro brews.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a fancy way of saying domestic beer.
Yeah. Have you ever had a Bourbon County brand stout from Goose Island?
I wonder if I sipped that or not. I know those are those beers. My friend Dan back home, I remember he was big into those, and he was talking about like was all psyched up about it. It's like it comes out like only like once a year for a couple weeks or something like that, but it's like a really strong beer. It's like 13% alcohol or something. I feel like I sipped it, or maybe I was like too scared. I don't know. But yeah, if I know I think it has like a barrel taste to it. Yeah, I'll have to try it. I'll give it a go next time it's around. But yeah, I know it's good. A lot of people are into it.
Jack says the Jingle All the Way slander is unacceptable. Happy freaking New Year, Joe and Aaron.
Happy New Year. Yeah, I don't know. Were they in the bracket? I don't even know.
No, I don't think they were.
Yeah, I think we left it out. Not we. I didn't make the bracket.
Yeah, we didn't make the bracket. Can't blame us. Brandon Tyler does his thing again. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Brandon.
Designed by Julian says, bracket about best smoked meats, please. Meats with a Z, he says.
Did we do that?
No, we haven't quite done that.
Similar. Yeah, not that exact.
Yeah, but if you want to see a bracket, the best way to do it is to write it yourself and send it in.
Yeah.
Midzi, back on the JT episode, says, I hate that this pod doesn't get more views. These guys are so funny. Got a lot of likes on that comment.
All right, well, share it or whatever.
Yeah. Back to New Year's Surprise. SkyGod2000 says, come to Smithers, BC, British Columbia, for your 40th, Joe. Michael, Ian, and myself will show you a good time. Plus, you can stay at the Sky God Plaza Hotel. I don't know if that means his house. Oh, well, Harry Johnson comments as next. Hey, Joe, sounds like Sky God wants to lock you in his crawl space. Be careful out there.
That was from Harry Johnson?
Yeah, I'm sure that's a alias.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll come out there, Sky God. Let's we'll drink some beers on the ice rink. Celebrate the 40th.
Let's see. Now to Short Rib Hero, episode 133.
Yeah.
P. Scholes says, Happy New Year, fellas. Hey, Joe, just an FYI, Firestone Walker Brewery is on the Central Coast in Paso Robles. 805 represents their area code, so it's not the freeway in San Diego.
Okay, yeah, I think, that makes sense. Sorry for the... I don't know. I thought Firestone... Well, maybe they have a brewery in San Diego. I know
Stone is in San Diego.
All right. Well, somebody's got to come up with a different name. Firestone and then Stone. Yeah, I know Stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't know clearly, so I can't criticize.
I mean, I thought 805 was for sure the freeway, but all right, area code, fine, makes sense.
Aaron, what's your take on Phil's Barbecue? I get down in the area once in a while and recently had it for the first time. I thought it was excellent. Is that your go-to barbecue in San Diego, or should I check out another place? Take care, boys. I don't get down to San Diego much anymore.
You know the spot?
No, I don't have a barbecue spot.
You know that place?
No, I don't.
Damn, man.
No, it's been I definitely have not gone there. If I'm in San Diego, I'm getting Mexican food for the most part. Or I'm getting pizza. So,
yeah, I haven't heard much about the San Diego BBQ scene.
Yeah, but Phil's sounds familiar in terms of like maybe there's one in LA too. So
yeah,
you can probably check it out. All right, back to episode 132. Sorry, Short Rib Hero. Brandon Tyler does his thing.
Brandon, way to go, man.
Doing valiant work. On episode 132, New Year's surprise, Cameron Lyle says, Hazy going out first round. That's wild. That's your beer bracket he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not big on the hazies. I mean, they're fine, but I don't know.
And then we're back to Short Rib Hero. We'll wrap up all the comments right now. Sam Biggs says, Happy New Year, Joe and Aaron. Have you guys considered a number of fans can call into the show? Going Deep did it, and it felt like a whole new dimension to the podcast. Keep up the great work. Sam from Canada.
Thanks, Sam. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to copy what they're doing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it'd be fun. But, I mean, I like the emails and the comments. I mean, I think that's enough.
Yeah, there's no shortage of fan interaction on this show, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean...
That's why it's such a new thing. Well, they've always done emails on Going Deep, but...
Yeah.
Do we need to hear your voices? I don't know.
No, I mean, I think we got enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we do the comments, emails. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Jack says, don't kiss and tell, quote unquote, then proceeds to tell the names of who set him up for his New Year's kiss. LOL. Love you, Joe.
Well, I didn't say
what up, Aaron?
Her name or whatever.
No.
Yeah, I wasn't, get off my back, man. I just wanted to brag about making out. But yeah, that was my Joe code. And then that's the comments.
We got two more.
Oh, okay.
Well, three more. Patrick Gregory says, fire up, bro. That's his standard.
Yeah, thanks, Patrick.
Retro Syrup says, nice sweater.
Yeah, thank you. I'll take that compliment again.
Yeah. And then Matt Izzo says, hey, Joe, big fan from Australia. Be interested to know if you've ever tried any Australian beers.
You know what? I've only had Foster's, but I would imagine there's a lot better ones than that because I didn't really like that.
Yeah, I think Victoria is one that is popular there.
Okay, I think I know that one. No, I really haven't. I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised, like in California, we wouldn't get more of them since it's like we're the closest to them.
Yeah.
As far as America goes. But yeah, no, not really familiar. I gotta... I don't know. Maybe next time I'm at like a liquor store or something, I'll look it up. I would imagine you guys got great beer out there. I would think. I mean, I know you guys like to party, so I would imagine
they like to drink it, so they gotta be good at making it.
Yeah. I'm curious to try some Australian beer. I like trying different countries' beers. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out there.
Imagine you traveled all the way across the world, got there, and they were drinking Coors Light.
I mean, I would imagine some places are.
Maybe. And that's it for comments. We're all caught up.
All right, cool. Yeah, thanks everybody. We read your comments. Aaron did, and we had those delayed a little bit. Sorry about that. I got my birthday in 2 weeks. Haven't had any beer since the first New Year's Day. Wanted to take a little break. A lot of people do the dry January thing, which is good. It's good to get a detox in, and that's actually going to be my joke code for this week. And my joke code for this week is make sure that you can take a break from drinking. It's good to do it to see that you can do it. Because if you try to be like, oh, I'm going to take a few days or a few weeks off, and then you find yourself like, I'm just going to have like 1 or 2. Like, I have a friend who fell into that trap right now, and I'm kind of like, I'm a little bit like, I'm like, man, I don't know. You can't not do it. Like, he'll go a few days. He'll be like, yeah, I'm not drinking. And then I'll see people that are like, yeah, I'm not drinking right now. But then they got like a glass of wine. It's like, oh, yeah, are you not drinking? Then what is that? 1 counts as drinking. If you're drinking, that counts as drinking it. Am I wrong?
No.
If you are drinking it, you're drinking.
Yep.
So
that's how that works.
That's why I've always been like, when I take like a break from drinking beer, I'm like, it's fine. Like, I'm not like, oh man, I need a beer, which is a good sign, because then you don't have that addiction. Because I really just like to have beer as when I'm having fun. And I've never been one of those guys that could, like, when people get pissed off or depressed and then they'll drink. I can't drink when I'm in that state. So, in that sense, if you don't see me drinking, that's a bad sign. I know that sounds weird, but right now I'm just taking a little break because it's January, detox a little bit, getting myself healthy. Incorporated decline push-ups into my repertoire. That's where your feet are up like on a chair. A lot of stress on the chest. I mean, you're talking about, you want a chest of like freaking Batman armor. That's how you get it. That's what I want. I want armor as a chest. And decline push-ups. Ooh, man, do you feel it. Whew. That's right, baby. So that's good. Yeah, you want to be able to take a break, detox a little bit, And all right, let's get to these. Let's see here. So we did the comments. We've got plenty of emails. A new fun bracket that came in that we'll get to eventually. And then we also have the next round of the manliest brands bracket. All right, let's jump into emails, guys. Don't forget, email the podcast here at Joe Code. Go ahead and email at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. We talk all things food, beer, and men here. And really anything else you want. And I'm also on Cameo, guys. Don't forget about that. Can do a fun little video for you. And if you feel so inclined, join the Patreon for $2 a month at the Patreon at patreon.com/Joe Code Podcast. Okay. All right. Got a slew of emails, you might say. Starting with, I just had the place where we left off. All right, there we go. Yeah, we ended with Michael. And, oh yeah, here's that new bracket. So this is cool. This is from Adam. And Adam has the things to do with your bros bracket. Hey, Joe and Aaron, your token Australian Adam here trying to make my brackets relatable to Americans. Yeah, please do. Still pissed off at Matt Cockwood for shitting on my sauce bracket. That's our good friend Matt Lockwood, if anybody... but Adam's mad at him, so he's calling him that. Still listen to his pod with you, though. That's where I dressed up as the Grinch, so that was a lot of fun. Continuing my long streak of Joe Code and won't break it till the day I die. My current birthday wish list is cameo from Joe, so let's hope the missus pulls through. Sounds good. Maybe you and Aaron could do joint cameos. That would be the ultimate B-Day present. Sure. Anyway, on to my bracket. Things to do with your bros bracket. Let's see. Now, he did 10 seeds in each bracket, which isn't, that's not correct. We'll just have to figure out how to, all right, Adam, you're going to have to figure out who advances then. But this is a great idea. I think this is fun, and I like it. So the Eastern Conference is the Hunter S. Thompson Good people drink good beer bracket. Number 1 seed is Vegas trip. Number 2, barbecuing and beers. Number 3, poker night. Number 4, watching sports, live or on TV. Number 5 is dine out for a dinner or lunch. Number 6, doing a workout. Number 7, camping trip. Number 8, board games. Number 9, going on a day hike. Number 10, beach day. All right, interesting. And then the Western Conference is the Will Ferrell, we're going streaking bracket. Number 1 seed here is playing drinking games. Number 2, fantasy football draft party. Number 3, going out drinking to a bar/brewery. Number 4, going out to see a show, parentheses, comedy, live music. Number 5, gaming, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. Number 6, road trip. Number 7, playing golf. Number 8, shooting hoops at the local court. Number 9, movie night. Number 10, hunting/fishing. All right, that's cool, Adam. I'm excited to do that one. That's a great bracket. Thanks for writing in, man. All right, and here we go from Al. Good food in unexpected places. Dear Joe, do you remember Venture department stores? I sure do, Al. I remember one. There was one right across from the Golf Mill Mall in Niles. For those of you not from the Chicago area or born after 1999, Venture was kind of like Target before there was Target. Anyway, the one around Howard Heights/Norridge had what I would describe as a cross between a high school-style cafeteria and a Costco food court. The offerings were surprisingly good. To this day, it might be the best club sandwich I've ever had. The hot ham and cheese sandwich and cheese fries were also on point. And yes, they also had waffle fries. Waffle, just like my sweater. So, Joe and fellow coders, Do you have or have you had a favorite food joint in an unexpected place? Perhaps a bodega with the best breakfast in town, a Mediterranean restaurant inside a small jewelry store, or a gas station serving up great barbecue. Let us know. Best, Al. Al, I do not remember the food there. I could picture the venture. I could, like, see myself in there. I don't remember the food. Aaron, you didn't. Did you have venture? Or no, probably not. Because I don't know if it was just a Chicago-based store or what, but they went out of business. And I believe there's a Walmart now where the venture was. And as far as, like, good food in an unexpected place, I know that I've come across that. I gotta think, though. I know I have an answer for that. I'll get back to you on that. Now, I know I've got something. Because you never know where you're going to find a good sandwich. It could just come up out of nowhere. All right, this is from Greg. Greg from Minnesota. Regional sandwiches. What up, Joe and Aaron? Wanted to weigh in on regional sandwiches after Alex spoke on the French dip last week. I'm writing to share a local delicacy in Minnesota. It's called the Juicy Lucy. I've heard of that.
Yeah, had one.
Ooh, how'd you like it?
Well, it's basically a burger with cheese inside of it.
Yeah.
It can be volcanic hot, so you have to be really careful.
Yeah, I would imagine that cheese could just ooze out of there like lava.
Yeah.
And just burn you when you don't. Yeah, he says it's called the Juicy Lucy. 2 thin burger patties stuffed with American cheese in the middle. Made famous by Matt's Bar and the 5 to 8 Club. No fancy toppings like lettuce or tomato. Maybe a fried onion or pickle. Yeah, I think you got to put something on there. It's amazing. Just be sure to let it cool for 5 minutes, Aaron.
Yep.
Cool for 5 minutes before biting into it. I've attached a photo for your enjoyment. That is all for this week. Happy New Year, Greg from Minnesota. P.S. Would love to see more people share their garages. Oh, yeah, people are into the garage stuff. See, now, Aaron, yeah, I mean, this is coming at you. This is, that can be scorching hot. Look at that cheese coming out of there. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like frickin' Mount Vesuvius. Was that the volcano?
Yes.
Yeah. So watch out with the Juicy Lucy. I mean, that Lucy looks extra juicy. That cheese is really fun. Yeah, it looks like there's some nice onions on there. Yeah, I would definitely put some onions or a pickle on there. I don't want just the cheese and the burger. Okay, I'm not freaking 5 years old. I want something on there. I'll put ketchup and mustard on there. You think I won't? Or does that not make it a Juicy Lucy? I'll show you what else is juicy. So, thanks, Greg. Oh, this is a fun one here. This is fun. Aaron, we're going to have a good time with this one.
Okay.
This is from Will. Wedding appetizer selection. Joe and Aaron, I come seeking help from the master of all things food, beer, and men. My fiance and I are planning our wedding in September and need help picking what appetizers we want served at our cocktail hour. Which 4 of the following are y'all going with? Thanks, fellas. Will. Well, it is my honor to help you pick 4 appetizers here. Okay, so looks like there's 7. Wow, 14 selections. We've got to pick 4. Aaron, do you see this?
I will.
You should pull it up.
Yeah.
Complimentary bites. Evening cocktail hour includes a small mixed cheese and crudites display. What the fuck is that word?
Crudité.
Oh, okay, man.
Sorry.
How do you know that?
I've been married.
Yeah, I bet you have. What is a crudité display? With assorted crackers and dips and your choice of 4 hors d'oeuvres. I know that one.
It's like charcuterie, basically.
Yeah, from list below.
Okay, let's see.
Wow. All right. Yeah, let's just give it a... Just everyone out there. So there's 14 choices, and we're picking 4 of these.
Yeah.
Caprese salad, asparagus and prosciutto spears, tomato tartelettes, strawberry brie shortbread, goat cheese bites, bang bang shrimp, grilled shrimp, bruschetta on grilled ciabatta, lumpia, which is
it's kind of
like
an
a
egg
dumpling.
Roll. It's kind of like an egg roll.
Okay.
Or a it's even a bit like a what's the Mexican
Empanada?
No. It's
Chimichanga.
No.
Taco.
No, the hard shell. It's really tightly wrapped hard shell, like a cigar.
Oh, taquito?
Yeah, it's like a taquito, basically.
Okay.
Fried. Yeah.
Yeah, fried. Yeah, served fried. Yeah, duck sauce. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Filipino dish.
And then we have jalapeno poppers, mini grilled cheese,
We did that.
Hawaiian chicken bites, meatballs, and then Caribbean jerk chicken brochettes. All right, just looking at... all right, now, to pick 4 out of these is tough.
I can do it.
I could do it too, and I'll tell you this. I'm looking all right side here.
Okay.
I mean, I'll tell you what mine are.
Sure.
First of all, I think the mini grilled cheese, for sure. That's a fun little snack, and it says it's served with marinara, a dipping sauce. I like that.
That's what we did. It came with a shot glass of tomato soup.
Yeah, I love that idea. Mini grilled cheese, absolutely.
I don't know that I had any.
Why not?
Because during cocktail hour, I had to go take photos.
Oh, yeah, you're doing all that. That's the thing.
So I know I had a mini burger.
Yeah, mini burger.
But I didn't have a...
Typically, I've had mini burgers at weddings like afterwards. Like, that's the late night meal.
Yeah.
And I think with these appetizers, you want to keep in mind, Will, is, things that aren't going to be too messy, I think is important. Mm-hmm. We don't want people getting sauce on their wonderful, elegant outfits that they're wearing, their tuxedos and their dresses. Mm-hmm. We don't want food spilling.
Excuse me. Yeah.
So, keeping that in mind, I kind of want to go jalapeno poppers, but I don't know if the cheese is going to ooze out or not.
Yeah, probably.
All right, let me hold off on that. Okay, so my second for sure choice is meatballs. I'm definitely going meatballs. You just take them in the toothpick, you pop them in, and you get back to your drink. It's easy. Certain the way they can do them is served in your choice of barbecue, Swedish, or sweet and sour. I would go barbecue meatballs. And so far I'm saying barbecue meatballs and the mini grilled cheese. And then
I'd probably go sweet and sour there with the meatballs.
Okay. Yeah, sweet and sour could be good too.
Yeah.
And then I really want to go with the that's kind of see, the bruschetta is kind of messy. It's like I gotta hold it. Okay, I want to go Hawaiian chicken bites, glazed with sweet and sour sauce. Again, very easy. See, I'm a simple man, Will. And then lastly, here. Yeah, see, I'm tempted to go the Caribbean jerk chicken, but I think you want to mix it up with the different, what you've got there.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, I'm going to give one you might not think that I would pick here, and I'm going to go with the asparagus and prosciutto spears. They're lightly grilled, then wrapped with prosciutto and Asiago cheese.
That does sound delicious, but
That's a bit of an outlier. So those are my 4. What's your beef there?
I just don't want to. I don't want my pee to smell at a wedding.
Well,
for any reason. But that does sound delicious. I would eat that at anywhere else.
yeah, I wanted to mix in a little thing there.
I would go with the goat cheese bites. I think that sounds really good.
Okay.
And
those are served fried and with a balsamic glaze.
Mm-hmm. And I'm tempted to do the strawberry brie and shortbread.
Let me see. That is shortbread topped with fresh strawberry brie and mint. No.
It's classy. Definitely avoid the shrimp. I don't think...
Oh, yeah, you can't do the shrimp.
I don't think it's going to go well. I don't think people want seafood.
If I were to go one of those, I would go the Bang Bang shrimp. Panko breaded shrimp tossed in a sweet chili sauce. As we've said before, sweet chili sauce, great sauce.
It is. See if you can get that with your meatballs.
Yeah, the grilled shrimp is just served on a savory cream cheese tartlet. Yeah, I would not go grilled shrimp. So, Aaron, you've got... Is that a for sure choice for you, the strawberry brie?
If it was just brie, I think I'd be more tempted. Strawberry kind of turns me off a little there. I don't know if that needs that.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's more desserty.
I mean, you'll probably have brie with the mixed cheese and crudité stuff that's already included, so maybe avoid that. I would still do the goat cheese bites, though. I think those sound really good.
All right, you got to pick 3 more.
Goat cheese bites, meatballs, sweet and sour.
Okay.
Mini grilled cheese.
Yeah.
And do the bruschetta on grilled ciabatta.
Yeah, I mean, the bruschetta does sound nice. Because I'm sure it's going to be small little bites. Yeah, it's on grilled ciabatta. We're talking fresh mozzarella, grape tomato. Yeah, ooh, soprasada's on there.
Yeah, you just pop that.
Ooh, I should have read that. And fresh basil leaves. Can't go wrong with that.
The caprese salad skewers I've had at a lot of weddings, but it's never my favorite thing.
Yeah. And
tomato
then
tartlets I'd avoid.
Yeah, smooth tomato mousse with fresh basil. Nah.
Yeah.
All right, Will. Yeah, so you got those to pick from. Honorable mention, jalapeno poppers.
Yeah.
But me and Aaron were in agreement on meatballs and the mini grilled cheese. Those better be 2 of your picks, Will. I will find out. I'm going to send somebody to the wedding to make sure that you took our advice. So... we'll see you next September. Will, thanks a lot. I really, man, it was an honor to be a part of that. Most of those are good choices, but let's try to. I think it's a good idea to keep in mind what's going to be the least messy.
Yeah,
I think that's important. All right, and then. We've got one more, and then we got then Matthew updated the manliest things bracket for us, which is great. All right, here's one from Max. Comedy in Chicago. Hello, Joe and Aaron. Happy New Year. You too. Last night I watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off for the very first time. I'm 26 for reference and loved it.
Yep. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 26. Okay. Yeah, you didn't grow up with it, so yeah, good good job catching up with it. This has me thinking. As someone who also loves the Blues Brothers, I was wondering, which has a scene that goes through my hometown of Park Ridge, the six-way intersection, when in the chase scene of Devon Avenue, Cortland Avenue, and Talcott Avenue. Sorry. I was wondering if you had a favorite movie or TV show set in Chicago. Blues Brothers seems to be the most obvious answer, but I'm curious to know of any other great movies or TV shows set in the Windy City. It's The Dark Knight. There's no argument. I'll answer that right now. P.S. Did you ever consider doing Second City in Chicago before moving to Los Angeles, or was it too improv heavy for your liking? Yeah, I didn't do it. I've talked about on this podcast before, I've done Tony and Tina's Wedding, which was in that same building in Piper's Alley over there at North and Wells there in the Old Town neighborhood of Chicago. And yeah, Second City was just upstairs from us. Yeah, I did maybe I would have taken Second City if I didn't do that show, but like that, because there was a lot of improv in that show. So I was learning improv and also was in a show and getting paid to be in a show. So that was cool. PPS, I will always root for the Bears because of their badass history. 85 team, Urlacher, Sweetness, Singletary, etc. Oh, thanks, Max. Good work. Looking forward to hearing from you and for continual laughter from your pod in the new year, Max. Thank you, Max. Yeah. Good email. Also growing up, though, like TV shows like Perfect Strangers, Family Matters, those were set in Chicago. I really liked those shows.
They were, I believe, Family Matters is a spinoff of Perfect Strangers.
Oh, right. Because Harriet was in, I think she worked with Larry at the paper or whatever.
Yeah.
They were like in the Wrigley building or something.
Yeah. The Bear is great. It's set in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, The Bear, which I need to watch because it was created by some neighbors of mine growing up.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's a good show. There's tons of, there's so much stuff out of Chicago. Anything John Hughes did is out of Chicago.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Can't forget all those movies. Home Alone.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a ton there.
All right. Here we go. Manliest things bracket. We are on to the next round. And Matthew writes in, Joe and Aaron, only one upset in the past division series. Will there be any more in this upcoming week? Or will the powerhouse teams find their way into the championship? Best, Matthew. Yeah, we'll just have to see, Matthew, won't we?
Yeah, the only upset was Leatherman over Wrangler.
Yeah. All right, folks, we are in the semifinals of each conference. So overall, we are in the quarterfinals of the entire bracket. These are the manliest brands.
Yes.
And we must decide who they are. And we will do that right now.
Sure. In the Paul Bunyan Conference, we've got number 1, Bass Pro Shops versus number 4, John Deere.
All right. Yeah, I remember we were really talking up John Deere.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Bass Pro Shops had a incident recently where the guy jumped into the pond or whatever it is there.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That happened at a Bass Pro Shop, I believe.
Yeah.
I also heard that guy was a Packer fan. I don't know if that was made up. Did somebody make that up? I don't know if that was public knowledge.
I didn't hear that. It
was
very cold in that tank.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah, it sure was. A little shrinkage was happening.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I don't like that kind of riffraff going on. Bass Pro Shop. I would not see that happening over in the John Deere factory.
I would hope not.
Either way, I was leaning John Deere. I like John Deere. I'm really... It's just a manly name. They, I love the rider mower. I love the green and the yellow. I love the John Deere Classic. I love the song John Deere Green. John Deere just reminds me more. It's just tougher to me. Bass Pro Shops, naked guy. Maybe if that guy had a hog on him, I would change my mind. But he's really bringing them down.
Yeah.
But I do like, Bass Pro Shops. They've got some good stuff. We're talking big bass. We're talking big lures, fishing. But I do like the upset here. Number 1 seed, you're going down. I like John Deere winning 4-2.
I like it as well.
All right.
Then we've got number 3. Number 3, DeWalt versus number 2, Jack Daniels.
All right. All right, now DeWalt. I mean, are we just talking drills here? What else are we talking?
Saws.
Mm-hmm. Drills, saws.
Power tools.
Okay, so we're talking power tools. And then Jack Daniels, we're talking whiskey here. Which is a tough shot. You take a shot at Jack Daniels, you're like, what? You're like, this shouldn't be consumed by a human. Mm-hmm. I mean, power tools though. It's just in DeWalt. That's a good name. Jack Daniels. Whew, man, this is a tough matchup here. I see it going all the way down to the wire. I see a 7-game series happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah, this is tough. But I guess if we're thinking construction, if we're thinking building, DeWalt ultimately, because Jack Daniels is just a whiskey, which is the toughest, but DeWalt and the power tools and building, we're talking construction. I'll say DeWalt edges them out.
4-3. Okay.
4-3.
Sounds good, yeah. Then the Yosemite Sam Conference, we have number 1, Caterpillar, versus number 5, Leatherman.
Now, Caterpillar's all the big, heavy construction equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's tough. They're going to run through a few of the rounds here, I feel like.
Leatherman also very manly, but I think in terms of what these different Caterpillar things do, it's like, man, that's all man stuff.
Manliest brands.
I don't know if I've ever seen a woman drive a forklift.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they can't.
What about that name, though? Caterpillar. Are we talking the manliest brand name or what they do? Or can we factor in both?
I think both. Caterpillar probably because these things are relatively slow. But that's because they're doing big shit.
Because, like, Leatherman...
Mm-hmm.
But these Caterpillars are doing work, huh?
I'm sure at some point the Leatherman came in a leather case, but now it comes in like nylon. So I don't really know.
Yeah, we're talking multi-tool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For the sake of what they do, I mean, Caterpillar, I don't know. They're squeaking by now. But we'll see where they get later. They pack too good of a punch right now. They're able to get past Leatherman here.
Mm-hmm.
4-2.
4-2, yeah.
But I don't know what's going to happen from here.
Yeah. And then the last matchup, number 3, Milwaukee, another tool brand, versus number 2, Harley Davidson.
All right, now, Harley Davidson against Milwaukee. I mean, one of these tool companies is going to go down, I think.
Yeah.
And Milwaukee...
Honestly, I prefer the branding of Milwaukee over DeWalt, but they're not facing each other. They're facing Harley Davidson, and Harley Davidson's got great branding, too.
Yeah, they've got great branding. It's a cool name, cool logo. I'm looking at Milwaukee tools right now. Yeah, I mean, they're like, it's like the same thing as DeWalt. They make the, the lithium battery things.
They literally make the same product.
Yeah.
As DeWalt.
I'm just going to go by the name is going to be their downfall, Milwaukee.
Yeah, sure.
It's a nice city. They're my neighbors to the north. But, I mean, DeWalt is like a cool, manly name. Milwaukee is just the name of a city.
Yeah.
So, and Harley Davidson, that's a badass name. Motorcycles, we're talking loud, revving sounds.
Well, as you know, the word Milwaukee comes from the Algonquin, Milwaukee, which means the good land.
Oh, the good land?
That's from Wayne's World.
Oh, okay.
Alice Cooper says that.
Nice. Yeah, I don't remember that, but I do. That does sound right. All right. The good land. Milwaukee, they do make the tough power tool, but Harley Davidson's going to squeak past them here 4-3.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take them.
I would have said 4-2. I think Harley's a strong brand.
All right, let's do, why don't we finish it out?
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well, because now people are writing in these other brackets. I don't want to delay it too much for those other people.
Okay. Then we've got, back to the Paul Bunyan Conference, we've got John Deere, number 4, versus number 3, DeWalt.
All right, I'm going to do a quick Google here and just look at some pictures. Because now we're getting into some tough matchups with the tools. Mm-hmm. Like who's doing what? I mean, I might even just go by colors. I mean,
DeWalt is black and yellow.
DeWalt's a lot of black and yellow.
John Deere's green and yellow.
I mean, DeWalt looks pretty badass. Cool logo. I like the bold letters. Now I'm going to look at John Deere.
In terms of colors, it's like Steelers versus Packers.
All right, you Packers people out there, yeah, you probably want me to take... So now John Deere, now you go to the website, they've got tractors, compact trackers, mowers, Gator, which is a utility vehicle, precision upgrades, See and spray parts. Oh, they make dozers.
Oh.
Ooh. Wow, they even make snow plows.
That's John Deere or DeWalt?
John Deere.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's snowing and there's snow in the Midwest now. Yeah, John Deere, they're doing stuff.
That might put them over the top.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going in multiple seasons here, like, you know, it's, yeah, we're talking snow, grass equipment, farming equipment. Yeah, I mean, whew. Yeah, DeWalt, good run here, but I mean, John Deere as the 4 seed. I got them winning the Paul Bunyan bracket.
All right.
I got them taking out DeWalt.
4-2?
4-2, I mean, the power tool. Nah, 4-3. I'll say it's tight.
Okay.
DeWalt's got a cool logo. They pack a punch. But yeah, I like John Deere in the championship.
Cool. Then back to Yosemite Sam Conference, we've got number 1, Caterpillar, versus number 2, Harley Davidson.
All right, yeah, we've got the 2 top seeds here. And I'm looking up Caterpillar right now. I want to see what pops up. And Harley Davidson, I don't have to look it up. I know. Now, Caterpillar, they're like, we're looking at like the same colors here as DeWalt.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, they've got lift truck. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff here. Products and services. Let's see what those are. Yeah, I mean, I'm just not that big on the Caterpillar name.
Yeah, that could be enough to take it down. Because Harley Davidson's definitely known for speed.
And also, so let's see. Now they're talking construction equipment, mining equipment, diesel and natural gas engines. Caterpillar's used globally. Yeah, I mean, we're talking like dirt and digging.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because also Harley Davidson, you know, riding a motorcycle is a very man-heavy thing to do.
There are certainly women that do it.
There is, but as far as Harleys go,
mm-hmm.
And then also on a Harley, you're out there like in these. You know, in these mining machines, you're kind of, you know, you're just sitting in there. The machine's doing all the work.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We putting Harley over the top?
yeah, I mean, Caterpillar, I just the name's turning me off. They're the same, you know, black and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe that's what they need to be. I don't know if that's like a thing where the yellow sticks out, but
Certainly helps.
yeah, I just like Harley Davidson. It's like, you know, I would never ride a motorcycle. I still think it's one of the, you know, it's a very manly thing to do. It's very brave. You got to be pretty bold as a human to drive a motorcycle. And then Harley Davidson, the most, you know, that's a famous name there. Yeah, I like Harley Davidson taking them down 4-3. Very tight matchup.
Okay.
And we've got ourselves a championship match here now.
All right. Championship matchup. Number 4, John Deere versus number 2, Harley Davidson.
All right, now, yeah, I've just had kind of this feeling about John Deere.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I think it's their time. Now, I said all that stuff about Harley Davidson. It's cool and all that, and
now let me put this to you. Let me see how you feel about this. You see a guy walk in with a jacket that says Harley Davidson on it.
Mm-hmm.
Versus you see a guy walk in with a John Deere jacket on.
I know the Harley Davidson jackets are badass.
Yeah.
Do they make John Deere jackets?
Probably.
I'm gonna look at it right now.
But I don't think it's as badass as a Harley Davidson jacket.
I don't know. It's kind of badass.
Really? Is it like a bomber style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like camouflage. All right, let me look at Harley. Yeah, I mean this is tough. Harley Davidson jacket. Yeah, these are, you got your more leather. Yeah, basically like your leather. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm the jacket argument isn't really swinging me.
Okay, I thought it would be. I was putting it out there.
I like John Deere, and I don't care if it's Packers colors.
Well, that's amazing in itself.
Okay, well,
if you don't care then that means you really are passionate about it.
Yeah, I mean, I really love the name. Yeah, the mowers, the plows, just reminds me of back home. I'm not a motorcycle guy.
Mm-hmm.
I respect Harley Davidson.
John Deere gets name checked in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, that works too.
She sent me a John Deere letter.
Oh, yeah. John Deere letter.
Afraid of Felcher.
So, yeah, John Deere is a champion of the manliest brands.
All right, what's it go down?
And I'd say they win 4-2.
4-2. Wow.
Doesn't go 7. They take care of them.
Wow. There you have it. John Deere, winner. The manliest brands bracket.
All right. Very good. Love that. All right. Yeah, there you have it. Congratulations, John Deere. Shout out Joe Diffie for the song John Deere Green. And to the John Deere Classic Golf, a great game. All right, we're just about to wrap it up here. Let me just give a rundown of my wonderful note. Oh yeah, I got to do This Is Great. We'll end with that. How about that?
Sure.
Shit. Almost dropped my book. All right, This Is Great is no more bugs in my apartment. Since I had my maintenance guy come by and fix the gap in the wall between my door frame and the wall, surprise, surprise, there's been no more bugs. Not one roach, not little baby roaches that I would see like every couple days. Oh, all of a sudden they're all gone. Here, I want to show people this. That is a gap, not the bottom. So look at this. Here's the door frame. You see that other gap, the smaller one? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the bottom is that's my apartment. So here's the door frame, above the door frame and the wall here. That was a gap.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's not, I'm like, hey man, he's like, I'll just caulk it. I'm like, you know what? You might need a 2x4.
Yeah.
But no, he just unloaded the caulk like a friggin' Ghostbuster, taking down Vigo. Yeah, that's insane. I discovered it because I saw a spider crawling up there, and then I saw it go down, like disappear. I'm like, where'd it go? And then I get up there on my chair, and I'm like, holy. I'm like, what is, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, no wonder. And then the guy gets up there and he cocks it, and he uses my chair. He doesn't even like bring a ladder. He's like, hey, can I stand on your chair? I'm like, yeah, okay, man.
Jeez.
Yeah, you could stand on my chair, you dick. But yeah, no more bugs. I'm the home improvement guy now. I don't know, people, yeah, out there, if you have bugs or whatever, if you have roaches coming in quite often, check above your check your walls, make sure there's no holes and stuff, and also check above your door frames, because those can give way. They need to be recocked from time to time. So check above your door frames. You might have a frickin' something the size of the Grand Canyon above there. So glad, yeah, that's great. Love having no bugs. So good stuff. All right, that's going to do it, everyone. That's this episode of Joe Code. Starting off 2024 hot. Don't forget, everyone, please, like the videos, comment on the videos. All that stuff helps. Love that you guys listen and, you're downloading it. But, yeah, would love you guys to watch it more. I mean, check out my cardigan sweaters. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell your friends. Tell your colleagues. This is the Joe Code podcast, guys. We have fun here. We have food, beer, men talk. I'll help you with your wedding menu, whatever you want. Okay. So, all right, everyone, that's it. That's it for this episode of Joe Code. Thanks a lot, you guys. I'm your host, Joe Marrese.